a few things when rerooting. Take your doll's hair and cut it all off, and then use some tools. This one hopefully doesn't have glue in it. I think this is the era that shouldn't, so I'm gonna use these to get it out, and then when we're back this will be filled with hair and she won't have any hair, so yay. Okay, so I forgot to show you, but I took all the hair out. Look how it looks. And I've started to reroot. So I'm putting just black yarn in right now. When I do doll hair, I always like in my head section them off into different groups. So this side that I finished is one, okay? This like area, do you see how like it's like randomly dotted up until the little indent for the upper top of her head is another area. This is an area. The back of the head's an area, and then the top, and then the last part would be, well, I guess there's two because technically I consider the little part area, and then also the edge. Do you see that? Because I didn't do it here. Just how I section off in my brain, like how I do it. Sometimes I go in different orders, but usually I do this and then I'll do this because it's so like weirdly, it's not, you see how nice that is? And that's not. And then the back of the head, and then I'll probably do the top, and then the outside. That's usually how I do it. The part's the last one. Technically, I don't need to do her part super nicely because the person that she is gonna have a ponytail, so I don't need to do the part super nicely, but I'm obviously gonna do the part. And here she is. And yes, even with my doll's hair in ponytails, I do typically nicely reroot them. Because what if I decide to take their hair down? So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I also gotta remember to do her makeup later eventually, but who knows if we'll ever get to that point. Here she is, partway through. I'll show you later, I guess. Okay, so I finished the hair. I rerooted it and everything. I gave her black. I was gonna do gray. You can see a little bit here where I left some spots for a little gray because I feel like she has a little bit of like extra color in her hair, gray or brown, I couldn't tell. And then I forgot, and I had already put it in a ponytail. So Leshawna has a ponytail. If you haven't figured out, that's what I'm attempting to make. So I put her hair in a ponytail. I was gonna straighten it, but I'm deciding to take my own artistic liberties and give her textured hair. I love how this looks on this doll. Like, she looked absolutely gorgeous when I did it, so I was like, I have to. So I'm not going to straighten it, even though I feel like it's supposed to be straightened. But I saw a lot of other people give her textured hair, so it's fine. Not dolls, but just like art-wise when they do art. So that's what we're going to do. So I put her hair in her ponytail. I do need to cut it because she does have shorter hair than this. So I originally put her on her body, but then my top was real tight. I was like, there's no way I'm going to get the head hole over it. So this top, I found a fabric that I had. It's a bit tight around her chest, and it was so tight that it ripped. So I got to re-sew right here. But other than that, like, it's decent. I did not think it was going to fit. So I got to put her head back on. And then I got to figure out what I want to do for her pants because I don't know if I have the right kind of blue. So I guess we'll figure that out. But I have to stitch back up here on both sides because it was tight. But I got it on. And then I got to also cut her hair and then obviously put some paint on and stuff. But we'll figure that out in a minute. Okay, so here's what we have. I feel like the lips were pretty close. I mean, other than I feel like it was a little bit more pink, but it does not look good on our skin. Also, I don't know what this is because this is the doll that I took off the body. It looks better in person, but it looks so bad on camera, but it's still pretty bad. But I'm gonna go in with a brown, and hopefully that helps because, yeah. But also the doll's a bit darker than what she is on the show, so yeah. Okay, I literally cannot figure out why she's coming up so like white on here. Maybe it's my camera. Also, I did this color. It does not look anything like it, but I like it a little bit more. I just don't have very many brown in like paint marker. I have some paint, but I don't know. I like it a little bit better. It is still pretty drastic on the actual like her darker skin. She's coming up so white. Give me a second. I don't know if I have showed this doll at all during this video. I think maybe the other one I might have, but here she is right now. She's got long hair. She's nude, obviously. I have to start painting her face, but I also want to add clothing. I don't know if I'll do it in this video, but I want to kind of curl her hair a bit. I need to cut her hair though because it's insanely long. I didn't know that I gave her this long of hair. I think in like the show she has shoulder length, but I don't think it's gonna look super good. got always getting stuff in my nails. Disgusting. Sorry. I need to make her an outfit, but I also want to cut her hair. I think I'm gonna do it maybe waist length. So I think I'm gonna cut it here because I need to curl the ends because it's like straight and then the ends are kind of curly. So we're gonna attempt something there. I don't know how well it's gonna turn out. I don't know if you'll even see it in this video, but I think I'm gonna cut it about this kind of length, and then because it'll have like a bit of a curl at the end, it doesn't matter if it's super perfect because I'm not always the greatest at cutting hair. But yeah, let's go do that. But I don't want it this long because it's really pretty this long. I love when dolls have like really long hair, but we're trying to make it a little bit more accurate to the show, you know, because I didn't do that with Leshawna. So let's go. I was kind of everywhere with this doll. Maybe I'll get better with like doing this and like actually show the process of making them, but I attempted. So sorry. So here's Leshawna. If you don't know, I've been making Total Drama Island dolls. There's 3 here. He is falling over. We got Leshawna. And okay. So I took some liberties with her and I'm gonna kind of explain. And if I repeat myself, I'm sorry, like this is filming like a few days after creating her. So I took some liberties. When I did her hair, I was originally going to straighten it, and I decided not to straighten it because I really liked how it looked, but I was like, I'll cut it short, and then I didn't. I kept it long. So that's what I did. I kept it long, even though she's supposed to have short, straight hair. I saw some people when they were making like art of her, they did textured hair, so I thought like it's fine. But let me know if you want me to cut it short. But I like how it looks, and not that I'd ever take it down, but if I did take it down, like the hair looks so cute. Okay, I usually paint their face, and if you can see specifically Owen, I try to go for the dull look. Do you see that? Like I feel like they have such like a dull look in Total Drama that I tried to do that here, but I left the little whites in her eyes, but I did not do that for the other doll that I'll show. I also added is just yarn, but she's got like a hair tie. So here she is. I also added a beauty mark. I painted her eyes black because I think she has black, right? Is it black or brown? Okay, they might be brown. I think she has brown eyes. I don't think I added any too much makeup to her other than her little beauty mark, and then I painted her lips. I don't know why they're so big. The thing is that this doll had red lips underneath it. She also has her teeth showing, so I was trying to really cover her like red lipstick. I don't think it looks as bad, but it definitely looks like she has, like, I don't think the doll had this big of lips, so I do apologize there, but I was really trying to cover all the red but still keep an idea like of the lines that were there, so that's on me. She's supposed to have earrings. I don't know how to do them. I'm still thinking. I was originally going to use the yarn because I like the color, but this looks bad, so I might just make it out of clay. I haven't decided. Maybe in the next video that I'll do, I'll add to her. Something about these dolls is that I'm always like adding because she does not have shoes. So I was gonna give her these because they were pretty close to brown, and I was like, oh, they'll look really good, but they don't fit her, and I'm quite disappointed because I was like, oh, they'll fit so nicely because I'm stretching them out. She is like sorry, it's holding her by her neck. I'm sorry. Flat foot, so they'll fit, and they don't, so I'm kind of disappointed about that, even though they weren't the right color. But I guess I'll save those for another doll. But here's her top. So she has a really cute top on. This top had some struggles. I made it and it was very like tight on her. I think it looks decent now. I glued it down because, again, with these dolls, I don't really plan to take their clothing off and change them out. Like, I want them to stay how they are here, unless like I get better at like sewing and like I'm gonna retry to make them. But I just did a tan color as close to what I could get with the doll's outfit. I have been looking for fabric and stuff, and I need to get stuff that like actually stretches, but I got a pack of mixed, I think it's for quilting, and that's what I'm using. So I'm finding colors that, oops, I'm so sorry, that are quite close to the things to try to do it. And then I painted, I think they're peaches. I thought originally they were apples, but maybe they're peaches, maybe they're oranges, maybe oranges. Not great at art, but I did pretty close. I mean, pretty decent for my art skills. Her hair is a little jagged because I did it when it was on her, so it's a bit jagged. Her pants, which you can kind of see them, they're supposed to be like cut off a little short, but they are pants, But the thing is that number one, I was using this fabric because I thought it was the closest. She's got a bit of texture on her pants, and like pockets, but I thought with this fabric, like, it has texture to it, so that's what she's going for here. But it's not. I took my own kind of liberties here with her, but these pants might look a little weird. The biggest issue that I've been having with this, and you can see it on some of the boys' pants, is you can see the added stitching, and just the tightness of them. I meant to make loose ones, and I thought I made the pattern huge, but I did not. And that was, sorry, Owen, please stay there. That was the issue that I thought I'd have with her, that I would make them really big, especially because she was a curvy. I was trying to make extra big pants, and I was like, they're going to be so, like, tight on her. I'm going to have to squeeze them on. They were humongous. They were so bad. So I ended up gluing them in the back. So never look at my dolls from the back. Okay, they don't look that bad, but like here you can see it. I glued it here. There's a lot of added stuff here. So we're gonna obviously keep looking for some shoes for Leshawna, but here she is for now, and I think she looks really cute. And then the other doll that I made is Izzy. Okay, we'll put her in front of Leshawna. Okay, so here she is. So the hair is a lot. So I did a very bright orange. I wanted to make some texture because she has a bit of curls at the bottom. This managed to curl pretty decently. Well, this side did. This one's kind of coming unraveled. I tried to use some curlers that I had for this, and you can see some parts I think I messed up. I didn't use enough gel. I could not find my spray gel, so I just put gel in her hair and scrunched it and hoped for the best, but my spray gel's watered down, so I think it kind of seeps through. With this method, I used these, whatever these are called, pipe cleaners, and it got some nice tight curls, but for this I really just wanted to do the bottom, so that's why it's kind of, you know, it was kind of curling the top. Do you see, like, up here's curled but not down here? So I've been trying to just brush it out a little bit, but that's what's going on here. Let's show her face, because I actually did a little bit to her face. I painted her lips orange, her eyes green. I was gonna do her black eyebrows because she has black eyebrows, but I didn't like how it looked, so I left it. I did the black eyeliner around her eyes, trying to make it a bit more of a dull look, but it didn't really work out too well. She's got a really pretty face, but it's just an average Barbie, which I made the top. Definitely struggled a lot with the top, but I did a cutout here because she has a little cutout. Actually, you want to know what was the hardest part? The bottom. So I wrapped the dark green around, as well as some green underneath, you know, so that she's protected. Sorry for showing the bottom of you. This part was so difficult. I don't know how they did it, but I wanted it textured, so I did like layers, and it just, I don't know, it didn't, the light green did not turn out as well as I would have liked. So again, maybe one day when I get more skilled I can do it, but I think it looks decent here. I put the little thing that wraps around her arm here, and then she also doesn't have shoes. This thing is, it made me sad because the whole time that I was doing this doll, I was like, I have the perfect shoes for her. They're dark green, they're so cute, and she's supposed to have flats, but they're heels, and this doll has heels, so I was like, it's perfect. And I don't know where they're at. They've got to be on a doll, and the thing is, I was like, there's no way that they're on a doll because they're like bright, like such a vibrant dark green. I was like, what kind of doll's wearing them? No clue, can't find them. I went to every doll that has green in their outfits to look for these shoes, so one day she will get her shoes, but for now she doesn't have them. But still, I like her outfit. I think she's pretty, and I'm really excited to add these two dolls to my Total Drama Island place. Basically, I have 7 dolls, so I can finally put them on a shelf and find a spot that I think will look really nice for them. Here they are. Oops. I'm back, though. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on the video, and what doll you want to see next made, because we're working through the Total Drama Island characters. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye!